Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Today is a good day, indeed. This is a Brainstorm podcast. No, Brainstorm stream podcast ideas. Brainstorm stream for my podcast coming up. 1 o'clock today, we're filming another podcast, Gwunny Topics. I figured some of y'all might probably know Gwunny. Probably have some things you might want to ask him, or some things you want to hear him talk about, and just things you want to hear me and him talk about. But if you're seeing this right now, that means the stream ended. So just comment below what topics you want to hear me podcast about. Before people really start getting in here asking questions, I'm going to go ahead and do my affirmations and gratitudes while I get my coffee. I am enough. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm on a path led by God. I am growing, I am changing, I am confident, I am committed, I am dedicated, I am persistent, I am proud, I am the change that I will see in the world. I am a leader, I am helping myself, I'm helping others. Matt the vegan. Today is a good day, Matt. Today is a very, very good day. Today is a good day, Matt. Today is a good day. That's right, Matt. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. We're getting to that. I'm strong. I have purpose. I'm a messenger. I am somebody. I'm grateful for you, Matt the Vegan. I'm grateful for everybody who comes into my chat. I'm grateful for my past, my present, and my future. I'm grateful for my successes. I'm grateful for my failures. I'm grateful for my water. I'm grateful for my breath. I'm grateful for my house. I'm grateful for my mind. I'm grateful for my creator, my friends, my family, my girlfriend. I'm grateful for the experiences that I've had to turn me into the man that I am today. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my surgery. I'm grateful for my recovery process. I'm grateful for my coffee. I'm grateful for my supplements. I'm grateful for my food. I'm grateful for my platform. I'm grateful for my ability to grow. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Today is a good day, Matt. Today is a good day, Matt the Vegan. Today is a good day, chat. Today is a good day, YouTube. The goal of this stream is Brainstorm podcast ideas. Gwunny pod filming today. Brainstorm podcast ideas. Matt the Vegan. Do you watch my podcast at all? So we got Gwunny coming on, and I've got some topics already prepared for him. Gwunny's coming on. Today is a good day. Echelon. Today is a good day. So today, Brainstorm podcast ideas. Normally I kind of talk deep. I talk about my past. I talk about life and all this stuff. Gwunny is a fellow content creator, streamer, content creator, more on the gaming side. And we have made music together. So those are two of my topics. Those are the two main things: content creation and making music. We might throw in there the 100 men versus one gorilla. Bro looks like a Wolverine. Yeah, I've gotten that a few times. Might throw in there about the 100 men versus one gorilla. That's a pretty hot topic right now. We could do, what other topics do I have shipped? Oh, air fryer. What topics do I have so far? What made you start streaming and creating content? Problems you face so far, streaming or a 9 to 5, which is harder? Which is harder, streaming or a 9 to 5? Making music, still doing it when you started, how music affects the brain. Um, what other topics will we talk about with Gwunny with Garrison? What can I do because I does not study? Try to find a way to cheat? Just hope you do well, or what? Y'all should do some reaction content. I've done some reaction streams. I've done some reaction streams, like reacting to stuff in my Discord, but I might jump into, some reactions, like reacting to stuff on YouTube. I never watch YouTube videos though. I might try to get into it. It always just drains me really bad. Is the problem is I get drained. How's your knee? We got ice on it right now. It's getting better. I'm getting better range of motion. It's getting stronger. We're healing. Hello, popcorn. I could try to do some reaction content. My workout split right now is bro split with no legs. Haha, you can talk about anything like space time or nah. I talked about it a little bit in my last podcast, DJ Reek, about multiverse and how our decisions could branch off into an infinite ability. Hey! KBBS, thank you for the 19 THB. I've never seen that currency before. Equals 57 cents in my half a dollar. Half a full currency here. Thank you, sir. Thank you, KBBS. The goal of this stream is to promote my messages, mental health and physical health directly align. Make your body healthy and your brain will thank you for it. Single muscle or double muscle split, which is best? It depends on how you like to train. It depends on how often you can train, and it's personal preference. A lot of people think a lot of different things. I switch it up a little bit just so I can keep things fresh and, how to make body healthy, exercise, clean whole foods. You got to eat clean, and breathing exercises, drink a lot of water. That's about it. Eat clean, train hard. I think I run around a lot. That's pretty good. Just listen to your body. If your body feels like it's growing and progressing and getting better, you're probably doing all right. The foods is the tougher part for me. Anyways, mental health and physical health directly aligned. That's my message. The goal of this stream is to spread that message. Helping yourself helps yourself. Helping yourself helps others is what's crazy. No, I'm not from London. It's just my last name. It's kind of crazy that helping yourself helps others because, one, they don't have to worry about you. You're providing for yourself. And two, it inspires them to help themselves. The financial goal of this stream is 20 American dollars donated. We're at 57 cents right now thanks to KBBS. It's not required, but it is appreciated. I did the math. I crunched the numbers. I got to make $20 a day from YouTube. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes. It's okay. It's not required. It is very appreciated, though. React to UK house prices. TH, bro, KBBS. Thank you so much for the what? Hey, what country is that from? From THB. Chat, we're now at $2.64 towards our $20 donation goal. Thank you. Bro's walking away with only $20. 20 doll hairs instead. I spoke too soon. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Hope you achieving today. Thank you, KBBS. Thursday, I had a dude tell me that two people, Angry Chair and Titan, and he was a Attack on Titan guy. They said they were gonna both give me $30 so I can get an air fryer. Y'all should react to Vegan Gains. LOL, have you seen his content? I have seen his videos in years, but he used to make some wild content. Maybe so. Way to go. Thank you, KBBS. Vegan Gains. Okay. Bro, this is podcast ideas. Brainstorm podcast ideas. Y'all giving me all reaction ideas. Podcast topics. What do you want to hear me and Gwunny talk about? Gage probably has some goofy shit. Bro clearly doesn't own an air fryer. I don't. I used to in my old house. It was my brother's. I really think I bought it from my mom. My mom gave it to us, and then I just left it with my brother. I think it's actually mine, but I don't remember. Based in Thailand. Hey, glad to see you here. Have you been watching for a while, or is this your first stream? Coffee black. Let me brainstorm. Maybe you should do cooking tutorial or something, because that stuff you cook looks amazing. Maybe I should. How to cook my chicken and rice. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Not a brainstorm podcast. Not a podcast brainstorm idea, but it is a good idea to get a full video out there of just how to make Josh London's chicken and rice. Me and Tyner are going to do a cooking competition at some point, too. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. A 2-pound bounty on Matt the Vegan's head. Whoever times him out for 10 seconds gets 2 pounds. Pay up, DJ Reek. Sorry I had to do that, Matt the Vegan, but you know I'm all about that money. I'm all about that paper, boy. Paper, boy. Paper, boy. Josh Def rubs his feet in the food. I'm all about that paper, boy. Paper, boy. Paper, boy. I'm all about that paper, boy. Paper, boy. Paper, boy. Send it, DJ Reek, or you're not a man of your word, and I'm going to ban you for the rest of the stream. This is a check. This is the check to see if DJ Reek's a man of his word. I don't think he's ever. This is going to be DJ Reek's first ever super chat. If he even does it, bro. I bet you are from the U.S. Yep. I think I'm from the moon. They tell me I'm from the U.S., but I think I'm from the moon. Podcast brainstorm. Wait, let me figure this out. Yeah, bro. You ain't going to be able to do it, bro. And then you're going to be like, oh, I'm sorry. Yep, I've got that idea too. I've got that idea. Just 10 seconds, bro. I got that idea too, Gage. I don't know who. I think. So, unarmed. So, how would the 100 men even kill that gorilla? Have to try to choke it out. Unarmed? Nah. Hey, DJ Reek! WDJ Reek, thank you for the 2. I appreciate your sacrifice, Matt the Vegan. I appreciate your sacrifice. Yeah, I think humans unarmed are getting fanned for sure. Matt the Vegan, no bounty on my head. Bro wants going bounty for bounty. I think you're probably like 6, Potato. WDJ Reek, we're at $5.30 of our $20 financial donation goal. It's not required, but it is appreciated. Thank you so much. DJ Reek, thank you so much. KBBS. I could do it for free, LOL. Yeah, Matt could actually just get you out of here whenever he wanted. Matt doesn't need a bounty. Matt is. You think of danger. You think of somebody getting there, opening up their door and getting shot. You think that of me? No. I am the danger. I am the one who knocks. Like, what topic subject you thinking about podcast? Just questions to ask Gwunny, basically. It's kind of interview style. Like, I'm interviewing Gwunny. Josh won't do that. I might put more bounties on. Put more bounties on. Can you help me? Maybe. Like, goofy shit or serious? Either. I'm older than... So far, I've just got, asking him questions about his streaming and content creation journey so far, his music making journey, and that's about it. We might talk about the gym and stuff like that, too. It can be goofy or serious. Most of my podcasts are, they're serious topics, but a lot of goofy shit comes out of it. You're depressed. The way I beat my depression was, it's a lot of activity. It's a lot of activity, and yeah, I know you're depressed, so you don't want to move and you don't want to get up and get active, but it's the key. You gotta move a lot. You gotta get active. You gotta walk. You gotta work out. You gotta eat. You gotta build a lot of internal energy by doing those type of things. Mental health and physical health directly align. It's true. Damn, bro lost all his money. Money's not, the most important thing. How you feel. I don't know how to recover money, bro. I'm not real financially up. Ask him if he had 3 people in the whole wide world he could... Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Just get married, it fixes all the depression, really? Yeah, some exercise will do a lot. Question on if he has found the one. Bro, I already know the answer to that question. Learning Wanderer. I already know the question to that answer, the answer to that question, so I feel like... Also, ask him if he had the classic 3 wishes from the genie. Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too. And can't wish for another genie, so they could both suck my wiener. Oh, hell no, I'm just a victim? What do you mean? Maybe I think you should play some music in the background. What song? You got a song recommendation? You think so? These are my favorite. Oh, I love this song recently. Name that song, chat. Hopefully he finds his special person. Real question. What superhero would he be if he could choose one? Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so this is good. This is good because I got some interview style questions, to start it off, like, listen, and then we'll get into... Yeah, this is good. Good job, chat. Hey. Good job, chat. Good job. This is working. It's working. It's working. If I could choose a superhero... I always wanted to be the Flash. I always wanted to be the Flash. I'm not gonna lie. For a living, I was hanging gutters until I destroyed my freaking knee, bro. So now I just stream. I do podcasts. I don't make a whole bunch of money for it, but I sell stuff for my parents too. My parents have been giving me stuff to sell on Facebook Market and giving me a cut for it, and I've been doing that. That's a good one too, DJ Reek. What is love? Difference between love, lust, and attraction. That's good. Gonna eat many more calories if you're the Flash? Yeah, but I'll just be able to like, bro, I would love to be the Flash, man. Yeah, my knee's definitely getting better. I'm excited for it. It's still a long process though. Like, yeah, it's getting better, but it's still far from great. What are his wants versus needs / essentials? Ooh, that's good. You love wants versus needs, man. Damn, y'all are doing, bro. Y'all are good. You could drink all the alcohol you want, but never get drunk as the Flash, which is a plus. If I drink alcohol, I want to get long process indeed. Yeah. What's up, hon? By the way, when I first got in here, when I first got the injury, like when I first got the news, yeah, I knew it was gonna be a long process. I didn't realize how long it was gonna feel as the experience. I think I asked that discussion before. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I know. I was like waiting on you to come back in here, and then I was trying to wait for you to talk about it. A time stopwatch is the ultimate tool. You can stop the time. Oh, that is a good one. Has he ever been envious of friends, and how does he rechannel his focus? Ooh. Will you have a scar on your knee after it's healed? I think they're gonna go away. I think they might be like kind of faint, but I think they're gonna go away. That's a good question, Hunter Real. Will you have a scar on? Oh, that's what I just read. Do you think? That's a good question. Wait. Learning Wanderer. That's a good question too. Do you think you're being the best version of yourself? If not, what are your flaws? Ooh, is that the question for him, or are you asking me? Because most people are jealous of friends, but I will never admit it, I feel. I admit it all the time, bro. I admit it. I'm not like toxically jealous, but so I learned how to do a backflip, right? And what's holding me back is literally like athleticism. Like I'm just not that athletic. I'm kind of heavy and I don't carry my weight super well. But I had the commitment. I wasn't scared to hit my head. I wasn't scared to fall down, bro. Bro, that's happened to me a bunch of times. Like it doesn't hurt that bad. He's got the athleticism, but he was just scared to bump his head, bro. He's just so scared to fall down. So then as soon as he found the commitment, bro, he could do them easy. And I'm jealous of that. I always told him, I said, bro, I'm jealous that I have the athleticism problem and you have the commitment problem. Because the commitment problem, once you pass it, you know you're good. The athleticism problem, you have to like work and build into it and make sure you got perfect form. Yeah, because you're scared, Gage Harrison. Can you ask him, are you from Louisiana? What? Damn, okay, this podcast might be long as hell. Yeah, it doesn't hurt that bad though, Gage. Trust me, bro. Like, I mean, bro, I landed on my head a few times, and look how well I turned out. I do backflip. I landed on my backflip head. I feel that I'm always jealous, but I got to stay focused and grounded because comparison is a thief of joy. Yes, I mean comparison can be healthy, but it's kind of tough to. Really, you feel like you're always jealous? Interesting. My daily mix 6 has definitely changed. You feel like you're always jealous. That's crazy to me. I wonder how you could, I wonder how you could feel that. Question for you now: how far in the future do you plan? When is it too far to plan in the future, bro? I don't plan that far into the future. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe like a couple months for like a activity or an event or something. I don't plan that far into the future, and I got a retirement fund that I've been putting money into. So I guess that's for 40 years. I say always like it's always on my mind on what others are doing. I could be crushing my goals, but I keep looking. I think you should, for my unsolicited advice, Learning Wander, I know you didn't ask for advice, but I would say that it's okay. I would try to use it as fuel, Use it as fuel, but don't use it as a tear yourself down. There's no reason to tear yourself down. Okay, there's very unique situations to where you should tear yourself down. Most of the time you shouldn't though. Most of the time if you're already down, don't tear yourself down. Use it as fuel of, like, they're doing this, so I need to go harder. And also, one of my affirmations, this is a great one. I'm on my individual journey. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I say these things every day. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I have a unique path. I'm led by God. I'm on a path led by God. This is my unique journey. Things like that. Especially because we all experience the same, like, emotions, Like, you're jealous of them, but they might be jealous of that, or they might be severely depressed, and they're looking for a way to, no matter what you have, it's just kind of crazy. You can have aspirations, but saying something is 100% certainly happening too close, especially, yeah, like, that's what I've run into too, Gage. I'm not trying to plan way too far in the future because, bro, I like to keep it kind of open. I mean, I definitely had plans to be pretty lean by now. I was going to be pretty shredded by now. My damn cut progress videos were going to be fire. We're going to be fire, bro. I was going to be lean. I was going to be 8 pounds, basically 8 more pounds of muscle from my cut last year. Bro, I was going to be noticeably bigger. And then my knee gets completely destroyed. I was on a good path with, bro got nerfed. Like, I was on a good path with, like, my income. I was putting away at least a couple $100s a month into my retirement fund. I'd feel comfortable buying during this fucking hellacious stock market dip. Let's just hope I don't break my right arm, hand, shoulder. I need to write for my exams. Apart from that, my future is nearly set. All I have to do is pass. Hopefully it works out for you. I feel that planning way ahead can feel rewarding, but we never know how our lives will pan out. It's a great... Right, and so, say, in 10 years, you got to have a really strong purpose to continue something for years. And a lot of times along the way, you realize your purpose isn't that strong or your purpose changes. Like I still, the other night, I sat down and I basically redecided that I want to continue streaming and creating content. I don't want to think about becoming an adult. It doesn't sound fun. You have to pay bills. Yeah, you do got to pay bills, but you do get freedom, and there's pluses and minuses to it. The joy of being a kid, though, is pretty fun. Cherish it. Not an excuse to be mediocre or lazy, but just stay focused on each day. Today's problems are enough for today. Right. Too far in the future is anxiety. Too far in the past is depression, basically. Got to find a balance. What should my purpose be? You get to decide that, My purpose is I'm a messenger. I promote my messages. And my purpose is to help myself. My purpose is to grow myself. My purpose is to help people along my path. I had a part-time job at the hospital and volunteering at the community kitchen with opportunities of going full-time and being in other programs. My world flipped upside down when MCAT score came back. Now I have no job and have to retake the MCAT. I take it this Friday. Damn, Gage, rip. Yep. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. It's crazy ups and downs. But you're on the right path, like everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that. And you might not understand it now, but you will understand it. That's why I need to become an engineer if I want to live in America, because those bills just keep coming. Hell yeah, my current purpose is commenting on videos and watching live streams. You can find a deeper purpose than that, Maybe it would be to positively impact the people that you're commenting on their streams. That's not bad. Never really know what's going to happen. I know, it's kind of crazy. It is pretty crazy. You can start to cherish that, though, because some crazy good things will happen and crazy bad things will happen. It's pretty good. That's pretty cool. I'm really trying to learn how to isolate my chest. I think I kind of figured a little bit out yesterday. Right, it's still part of your script. It's still part of your script. Yeah, I'm a pretty bothered person, I would say. Not as much anymore, Potato, but when I first started, yeah, I was a very bothered person. A lot of things about myself bothered me. So I was in that gym just grinding all the time. Now, I'm going to hit another phase to where I live in that damn gym, basically. I don't live there, but I'm making real progress. My newbie gains are not gone. Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time and recovery. Bro, I have a question. Okay. I love life. For example, we all started this year, and not to get morbid, but it's not a guarantee. Yeah, right. Yeah. It is. It is crazy. Life is life is about the only thing. Yeah, I'll answer. It's a tricky one though. Okay. Can't wait to reach that part of the script where I finally see Josh oiled up. I don't think that's in the script, bro. I believe in God, but I think on Earth, great things aren't supposed to happen. On Earth, people lose children and live alone, and they get nothing positive for it. It might not balance back. I think it's balanced. I think I've probably experienced as much happiness as I have sadness. And if not yet, I think in the long run I will. And I also think you kind of have to. It's not default balance. It's not balanced by default. you have the ability to balance it. You have the opportunity to balance it. And a lot of times it's you got to like see, I knew it was going to be that, bro. I'm way too seasoned of a streamer, bro. Way too seasoned of a streamer, Umer. Way too seasoned. I've been doing this shit. I went to Amsterdam a couple weeks ago, and I would never believe how many pigeons there are. I think you have the opportunity to balance life. I think that's the beauty of it is, you know, if you want it to be awful and terrible, yeah, just let yourself wither away. But also, if you want to be cool and great and have cool experiences, yeah, you can go make that happen. Amy and I agree with that, DJ. Got to take small wins whenever we can. Right. Life is cruel at balance. If life didn't have any bad things, then we wouldn't appreciate the great things anymore. Right. Right. If I wouldn't have destroyed my right knee, I wouldn't appreciate my left knee nearly as much. W Garden. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was playing basketball and I hurt my knee. Regardless of how bad things are, a negative person will always walk around laser focused on the negatives, right? Yep. Right. You can make it either way. Mike is 35, bro, who's actually 38. Mike is 38, bro. I saw that video of you using the hundreds on dumbbell press, bro. I bet you could get the 125s maybe for like one. And that was a while ago, Mike. That was like... Dang, bro, we need to get you back up to that for your body weight. That's impressive as frick. I mean, not that impressive because I weighed I was weighing about 220 at the time. Hello, can you sing Cupid Hates My Girl? What? Hey, right now though, Mike, my journey right now, Mike, is I got to figure out how to isolate my chest. My front delts and my triceps are overdeveloped compared to my chest. I got to really isolate my chest. So yesterday I took an egoless approach at the gym. Egoless, and I only tried to use my chest. Only flexing my chest and the bottom part too. I got to mold my lower chest. I focused on uppers so much, I got to mold my lower chest for the shape. For you, can you give gym body weight advice? Push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, a lot of ab things, crunches, planks. There's a million different variations of push-ups. Pull-ups, if you can't do pull-ups, jump up there and just try to hold yourself at the very top. Jump and try to hold yourself and lower yourself as slow as you can. Do that for a couple days, couple weeks or anything, and then, you might end up being able to pull yourself up, and then you keep on working whatever you can work. I'm not singing nothing. What's your dream physique? Just a bigger chest. Just basically what I've got right now, but pretty chest dominant. Not like overly chest dominant, but like obvious kind of chest dominant. I'm David Goggins now. I still can't do a muscle up. I definitely can't now. I don't have any I just can't. I can't risk dropping off of the pull-up bar right now. Okay, bye, Ryan. Best way to build chest for real: wide grip incline barbell chest press. Closer grip has tries. Wider grip will blow that chest up 100%. Okay. Okay. I think I need to do decline though. I can't lock my leg in now. Damn. Those are expensive gyms, man. Tell them you're a student. If you have a student ID from the past, use that. I did that for a while. And they'll give you like half off or like 30% off, something like that. Wide grip barbell. Okay. Okay. It's my lower chest that's underdeveloped. Like my upper's decently developed. My lower, it has no shape. My chest has no shape. Once I start making some money again for good, I'm gonna probably get a membership at Omega. Ain't seeing the usuals in a minute. Yeah, bro, you need to do that. You need to do that. Squat for 500. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Your own gym stuff is pretty expensive. Keep them teeth sharp? LOL. What the hell? Weighted dips with a slight angle forward. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing dips are really where it's at. I might be able to get on them right now. I don't really have I have one leg of support, when I could probably still do them. Just keep that leg ready, keep my left leg ready to brace for impact in case I slip or fall or something. Just seems risky for me right now, but that's what I need to do. And my problem is my shoulder's locking back. It really feels like the chest is a very little range of motion. There's just like a little spot that really gets it. Yeah, bro said potato. I really need to stretch too. I'm gonna stretch before I do this podcast with Gwunny. Gwunny's supposed to come over here at 1, so I got about 2 hours. I'll go outside in a little bit and then really ponder. I got some good topics. I need to take my supplements, don't I? Yeah, I did a bunch of cable flies yesterday, Gage, and then I did a little bit of presses. How's Lindsay doing? She's doing well. She's doing well. Yeah, once you can go full bore, you'll probably want to hit chest 3 times a week. Yeah, I might. So what I might try doing, Mike, is 35, is not doing heavy chest 3 times a week, but basically doing maybe 2 light days and a medium day. Yes, that's what it means, DJ Reek. What it means is when I bench, I'm using more delts and tries than I am chest. So I might experiment with that, Mike. because when I spammed it and went heavy, it felt like I wasn't given enough time to really rest. So what I think I'm gonna do is start like doing some like light chest, because what I did yesterday was a very light chest day, and I felt like I got some good work done, but I don't feel like I'm sore again. I feel like it's activated but not sore. I don't know, DJ. I don't know. I don't know, but it is annoying. Yeah, wide grip does more chest and shoulders is the thing though. Wide grip does more chest and shoulders. It puts more stress on your chest and your shoulders, and my front delts are also overdeveloped. One thing is too, look at my bench, like look at my shoulders. See how this right one? There's something back there that doesn't let it do that. Grab the pump and leave the dump. What does that mean? I need to go to a chiropractor or something that like releases that. Oh, dump being the soreness. Yeah. Grab the pump, leave the dump. I don't know what muscle's back there that's locking me up. Yeah, I definitely should stretch after my workouts. I used to be very good about it. I try to do all those things, DJ Reed, but I do them wrong. There's something back, like around my shoulder blade, that really keeps me from getting this right shoulder into the right spot to isolate chest. I think my issue, DJ Reek, is I'm going too heavy. That my chest can't handle it, but my shoulders and tries take it on. Yes, yes, Wanderer. But if you would have put guide your future kids well, iffy. It's iffy. I know some things. I'm mature enough to make things happen if I need to take care of somebody, and I've got a support system like parents and family around me that could help me if I was struggling too bad. Good science right there, Gage. Right, I was hitting 315 on bench. That's what's so crazy, but my chest is still small. Like, my chest is almost non-existent. Yeah, you should go to the gym, bro. You're about at the perfect time to start working out. Bad wording, just stretch to prevent injuries. Yeah, and I mean stretch to maximize gains. Right, it's like the unexpectedness, You can think that you're already in the world, but when something unexpected happens, you got to adapt. Yes, I can make it happen. Because people that were in worse situations than me had kids, and their kids are still alive. I mean, I don't know if they're thriving or what's going on, but they made it happen. I could make it happen. And you're not in full control of how your kid grows up. You're not. No, it's fine, Wander. You're not in full control of how your kid grows up. And if you try to be, it's gonna fuck them up in the long run. It's gonna fuck them up when they do start making their own decisions. They're not gonna know how, and you can't fully control your kids. I think you're going to mess up if you think you're in full control of your kids. If you're saying, no, my kid's not going to be like that. My kid's not going to do that. My kid's, bro, if they choose to do that, they will. And I'll love them the same, If my kid decides he wants to be this and be that, I will guide him to the best I can. I will try to lead him by example and vocally and let him know if I support it or not. But if he wants to do that, you're going to, everybody's got to learn for themselves. You got to learn for themselves. Like, so man, if you want to make that decision, do that. Decide if you want to continue or not. I might say, me personally, I wouldn't do that shit. Me personally, I wouldn't do that shit. Or me personally, I did that shit and I didn't like it. I realized it was bad. But if you want, be my guest, go try it. You might like it. That's how I learn. I learn by bumping my head onto the wall. That's how I learn. I'm a free thinker. So you say, hey man, don't run into that wall, bro. It's going to hurt. You won't be able to make it through. I'm like, let me think about this. Let's see if I can make it to that wall. Boom. No. Should have done it. He's like, I told you. Yeah, but I wanted to see for myself. Now I got a headache. But now I know for sure I'm not going off of what somebody else said that I can't make it to that wall. Good morning, Mandy. What's our brain prompt for today? Hope you and the girlfriend are well. Thank you, Mandy. Hope you're doing well. We've been brainstorming podcast ideas. We got some. Now we're kind of just talking. We're talking about, working out. Gage and DJ Reek are talking about working out. Wanderer's kind of just slamming me with some random personal questions. Would you ever consider doing a live podcast episode? Obviously not the one with Gwunny. I've thought about it, but I mean, that's basically what I do anyways. I don't do stretch reps. Maybe I'll hold a stretch for like 30 seconds, then rest, then move to another stretch. Where's your wife? Gage Harrison, like yoga. Yep, sometimes you got to test your limits and find out for yourself. Someone's ceiling. Right, exactly. That's what I think so too, Mike. So, I would try to let my kids be free thinkers. Let my kids learn things on their own. Hope they don't get themselves too bad hurt in the process, but that's the best way to learn. I don't want to try to tell my kids everything. I don't want to be the parent that tries to set their kid on such a specific path that they didn't learn for themselves. They just learned, I just told them everything. That's my girlfriend, Ashita. Theoretically, if I build you my frame by growing gym bones wider, I would fit muscle in my body. I'm gonna have to go pee-pee. I'm gonna take all my supplements and then go pee-pee. And that's probably gonna be the end of the stream, but we'll see. The goals of this stream: promote my messages, mental health and physical health directly aligned. Helping yourself helps inspire others to help themselves. You can't help someone swim if you yourself is drowning. The financial goal of this stream: $20 donated. It is not required, but it is very much appreciated. We're at $5.30 so far. So if you would like to donate to the cause, feel free to. The other goal of the stream is to share my life and connect with you. I enjoy doing this. Yeah, I'll make videos with her for sure. Hybrid athlete. Fucking down bad athlete. Vigorously, though, I get that some look at their kids as an extension to themselves. I mean, yeah, it'll definitely be like, I'll definitely think I will see myself in him. But I want him to see himself, I want him to be his own person. Right. Nobody's a perfect parent. Like, I'll do the best I can. Hope I don't give him too much, parental trauma. No place to go home. Down the hatch, 15 pills. How long until I mess that up? That is going to be hilarious, Learning Wander, if that happens. That would actually be hilarious. You hear that? That's going to be hilarious if my kid is doing reaction videos to my early videos. Damn, that is crazy to think about. Oh, wow, I never even thought about that. Never thought about that. Imagine their kid reacting to your kid reacting to your vids. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be very cool. Just an accurate representation of, like videos. Tons of videos of your grandparents, of your dad, and this stuff. Wouldn't you love to see that? Wouldn't you love to see your dad on live stream when he was 25? When he was 24, 25, like all these videos and records of him? Would you love that? Probably so, Gage. They're gonna be like, bro, he was streaming off of a phone, off of an iPhone? Right. I would love that too. Because I just got stories. All I've got is stories of my parents and grandparents. I don't have like real. I got some pictures, but no like videos and shit. We all start somewhere, Potato. Use your knees. Push-ups on your knees. I do them. Once I get to failure, I'll do push-ups on my... Well, not anymore because my knee is broken, but used to. Right? Right, Mandy? Right? Wouldn't you love that? Yeah, that was my main reason for starting content, is I wanted to be able to look back at stuff. Really did. Really do. Still do. My calf is getting a lot stronger in my right leg. It's getting bigger. The size is coming back. I still don't have my quad activation, though. Still don't have full quad activation. I probably got about 50%. I mean, that's subjective, Gage. Not sure if you've seen it, but the Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Ben fight. These guys fought their box 30 years ago and their sons fought a few days ago. That's pretty crazy. And LeBron James and Bronny James. In the 19th century, there were so many things that could have been improved, but now we have perfected the art of living comfortably. No, we have not perfected it, bro. How long should I exercise for each day if I want to be strong? You learn that yourself. Push yourself to the limit, potato, and then decide that's your limit and try to hit that every day, and then maybe try to go past it. You got to find your limit, potato. I'd recommend seeing how many push-ups you can do in a day, how many sit-ups you can do in a day, how many pull-ups you can do in a day, and just keep getting better. Keep trying to get more, keep trying to get better, and then rest when you feel like you need to rest. Right, I got some family videos too. Family videos are cool. I got them on VHS tape when I was like real young. But still, nothing really before I was born. Yeah, probably so, Gage. Yeah, prices and money has kind of gotten messed up, in my opinion. It's probably going to keep getting more messed up. Yeah, I'm watching Attack on Titan now. I'll watch some tonight. What I'm gonna do is I'm about to eat. I'm about to go pee, shower, eat, then um I'll have about an hour until the podcast. Sit down and make sure I got everything ready for that. Then do the podcast. Then I'll go to the gym. Then I'll come back, cook and eat. Then that's probably Attack on Titan time. Sinners I've heard is really good. Oh, I'm supposed to go drop my car off to get my oil changed. I forgot about that. But I am about to end the stream. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna cook and eat off camera today, more than likely. I'll maybe be back. Turn your notifications on, subscribe. Thanks for being here. Mental health and physical health directly aligned. We didn't hit our goal of $20 donated yet, but I might do another stream. We got $5.30. Shout out KBBS and shout out DJ Reek. And I think that's the only two people that donated. Appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, I've heard, Gage. I've heard it's amazing. That's what I'm ready for. Peace and love. You matter. You have purpose. Even if you haven't found it yet, you have purpose. Love y'all. Possibly see y'all later.